Today, let us talk about this very sensitive topic about corruption. There is this mindset that has been inculcated in our brains that we are a very corrupt society. What this has done is that every person you see out there successful, you always equate his success to corruption. To be honest, 70% of people who have made it, especially in this country, have done it in very genuine ways. Hear me out. Yes, the media, the news, everybody is up and about in terms of how corrupt, how everybody is making deals right, left, and center. And yes, it's true. We have that 30% of, I call them brokers, because they never sell anything. It's just being in the middle of a particular conversation and they make their cut and all that. But I can tell you, there are very genuine people who have worked and worked almost the entire lifetime to achieve what they have achieved. And when they invest, that big house, that big car, that particular vacation, when you see those pictures, when you see these guys moving around, you always point at them and say, look at what corruption money can do. Now, what is the effect of this mindset? The effect of this mindset, it convinces your head that you cannot make it unless in a position that you can be able to acquire something or a deal corruptly. What that does, it messes your head, it messes your motivation, it gives you an excuse for mediocrity, where you do the bare minimum, expecting very high returns, and when you don't get those returns, you assume is that you're not connected, or you do not know somebody. The people who get these particular jobs or get these particular deals, they must have corrupted somebody. And my friend, this will mess you up. My own life experience and observation, I've worked with startup founders who lost literally everything in the pursuit of the success they currently have. And when I mean everything, these are guys who have lost families, lost property, basically job in the Bible, that the Job story. Somebody who loses everything. They are auctioned, marriage, they are divorced, their kids, their properties, everything gone. They fall into depression, but they dust themselves up. They rise again, and like Job, whatever they lost, they're able to earn it back almost 100-fold. And I can tell you, when that guy is frozen or enjoying whatever they have earned, and then you call them corrupt, boss, you have not seen the story. I know of people who work in the corporate world and they're receiving 7-digit figures at the end of the month. But if you listen to their story, these are guys who have worked in a particular position for almost 15-20 years. Right now is when now they are reaping the benefits of all these years of service. So when that guy buys a GLD or buys a Mac or a house or whatever, you point at them and say they're corrupt. I've seen guys who started off with just one cow, literally. And right now, they are the biggest suppliers of these hybrid heifers, a cow that you can sell for 250k, 300,000, and they have like 60, 70. I've seen guys who have worked their whole lifetime. They have really slaved, A guy who has been working for almost 16 hours a day for a period of 10 years for them to be able to achieve what they have, drive a particular car, stay in a particular lifestyle, and then you call them corrupt. I can tell you, if you have this kind of mindset, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to grow, because every time that you get into a hardship, you will always equate it to corruption. It's a mindset shift, where you really need to identify what is this thing that you're good at. What is this thing that you're not afraid to put in the hours? You're not afraid to go out there, expose yourself, look for partnerships, look for people who can be able to aid you. And if that opportunity is not here locally, boss, there's nothing that stops you from getting outside our borders. There are guys who are working in some conditions that are crazy. You hear somebody is in the US and you think they are having it easy. Those guys, sometimes they are working 2, 3, 4 jobs for them to be able to even support themselves and support you. Boss, those guys are slaving. They are slaving. When they come back and enjoy their hard-earned money, guys, please, let's respect. Let's use them as a benchmark. I always like when somebody asks, how did you get this? Let that story motivate you. Approach that guy with that new matatu. That guy you're studying with, and right now he's living a life that you're impressed or you admire. Go and seek out the story behind what you see. And I can tell you, there's so many genuine people with wealth. They have worked for it. They deserve it. It's not corruption. It's pure hard work that has resulted to that. And yes, I agree and I understand. There are those not so good people or people who have acquired their wealth in very dubious ways. And you can tell. You cannot become a millionaire in a year or two. Or you have gotten a job and within 2 years, and it's a government job. Right now you're building apartments and buying vehicles and everything. For sure, there are a lot of question marks. And I'm not referring to those kind of characters. What I'm referring to are guys who have genuinely worked for their money. Even youngsters, Gen Zs, who have figured out how to make money genuinely via remote jobs or guys with very specific skill sets that people are willing to pay top dollar for. So if you stop hating and just approach these characters, ask for guidance, ask for direction, basically show me the path. As the Bible says, it's better that person who shows you how to fish than that person who gives you the fish. So always ask to be shown how to fish. And if somebody cannot show you how to fish, then there is question mark. Because for sure, if they got that money in a dubious way, sure they cannot explain it and they'll never tell you. But somebody who has gotten their wealth in a very clean way, they will surely explain to you or show you how this fish is caught. If you're genuine and also if you're willing to do the hard work, if you're given those particular building blocks. But one thing I'll tell you, there is no free lunch in this world. That's number one. Number two, people work. People slave for what they have. Guys, stop scrolling endlessly those TikTok videos. Look for content that is available online that can actually help you build wealth, build health, and also build you as a person from an innermost point of view. I always say, as long as you're a good human being, the universe will always conspire to give you a chance. Food for thought. What's your story? Taras here. See you.